Please remind yourself that your home is not a landfill. So the clutter that fills our home falls into some categories. And the clutter is something that we all need to deal with. In my video, I would like to show you 10 types of clutter and share my opinion on how to deal with it and how to handle the clutter. So let's get straight to the video. So the first category is the gift clutter. One of the most common clutter are gifts. It is something that we receive, but we do not want them, we do not use them, or we do not like it. And we might hold on to these things just because we feel guilty getting rid of it. But keeping something that we don't use, it's just a clutter. It steals our time and our space. So what to do with it? When the gift belongs to you, only you decide what to do with it next. Either you can use it because you need it, or you just don't want it. If you don't want it, then get rid of it. And don't feel guilty only just because it was a gift. Next time, tell your friends, tell your family that you don't need things. That's what I did. The next category is perfectly good clutter. And this is the trickiest one because these things are still good, but you don't use them. So sometimes it can be really hard to get rid of things that are perfectly useful. But remind yourself, if you do not use these things, it's still clutter. It's not adding any value to your life, regardless of its condition or its usefulness. Instead, let it go and give it to someone that might use it. The next category is expensive clutter. These are the things that we spend a huge amount of money on, that were expensive, but we are not using these things as we thought we will use it. And it is really hard to get rid of something that was expensive, I know. And we may feel like we need to keep those things only because of its cost and of its price. But in reality, no matter how much we spend on it, it becomes a clutter anyway. Remind yourself that keeping the items that were expensive won't give you money back anyways, because you already spent those money on that. That's why it's really important that you might try to sell those things so you can get something back. The next category is past lifestyle clutter. Here also it is really easy to hold on things that we are not using, but we used to use them in the past. But our needs, our interest changes, and in the past you might not use it in the present. So here also, if you haven't used it for months, for years, then you probably won't use it anyway. This might be something from your, I don't know, maybe you did some sports and you do not do it anymore. Next category is stocking up or bargain clutter. Sometimes also the clutter comes from where we buy more than we actually need, or just to stock up because it was a good deal. So what is the solution here? Avoid buying more than you actually need. And I'm talking here about clothes, about cosmetics, about food. Make sure that you use everything up before you buy something new. Next category are broken things but fixable things, because these things are broken but we can fix them or we can repair them, but they sit somewhere waiting to be repaired. And those things are causing clutter in the meantime. Please remind yourself that your home is not a landfill. If something is broken and you don't want to fix it, or you don't have the time to repair it, don't feel guilty only because you do not want to create a waste. Your home is a place for living and not a place to fill with things. If those things are broken and someone can repair it or fix it, then give it to them. But if it's not your priority to fix it, then you don't need it at your home. The next category is stuff with no home. These are the things that we are actually using, but they are sitting everywhere around our home. So the first thing that you have to do is to decide if you still need those things, if you still want them. If yes, then find a place for these things. If you do not want them, if you do not use them, just get rid of them. Ooh, next category is the sentimental clutter. And this might be complicated for some people. Also, it might be very tricky because we still have memories maybe with those items. But be gentle with yourself, go slowly, decide what items are the most special ones, the most unique ones. Those items you can keep. And then sort out what is left. And as a memories of those things, you can take a picture, for example. The next category is a garbage clutter. And this is simply garbage or trash that is hanging out around our home. And these are things, for example, like newspaper, magazines, receipts, packaging or tags, stuff like that. The good thing is that the clutter like this is really like easiest clutter to deal with. Clean out any garbage on a regular basis so the trash won't have a chance to build up again. The last but not least is other people's clutter. Sometimes the clutter at your home belongs to someone else, to your roommates, to your family, or to your friends. Unfortunately, if the clutter belongs to someone else, it's not always you who decide what to do with it. So here remember that you have to start to deal with your clutter first, but you can inspire other people to declutter their stuff. And if they are open, you can offer them help and encouragement. So I hope I could give you some good ideas and good tips on how to deal with the clutter at your home. Also, I would like to know which type of a clutter is the easiest one for you to deal with and what type of clutter is difficult to deal with for you. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you do not want to miss other video, please subscribe to my channel. If you would like to know more about me and my life, then follow me on Instagram or you can read my blog. Be good, be nice to yourself, take care of yourself, and I hope I will see you soon. Bye!